It's March 18, 2013. Let's go ahead and get into the news for this week in tech. The first thing is the Google I/O. The Google I/O ticket sold within actually less than an hour, about 49 minutes. Google Wallet errors, a lot of people had error 500 where they would actually get a ticket, but then when they try to go pay for the ticket, then the payment gets declined, and then they lose the ticket and they have to try again and weren't able to get it. Essentially, it's a high demand attendance for a conference for Google. It's usually when they unveil either the next version of their operating system or even the new hardware that they're working on. Last year was a very big event. On Thursday, actually, was the Samsung Unpacked. It's the Galaxy S4 release, or at least official announcement, since if you kind of follow through a little bit, there's been leaks of what the device looks like, and essentially they just confirmed what it is. It's a 5-inch version of the Galaxy S3. It's a 1080p display of the Galaxy S3. It's a Super AMOLED HD. It's an AMOLED HD screen, I think, with a 446 ppi. The device itself is very nice, very strong. It's just that it's kind of like how and I'm not trying to compare, but if you know when you go from when the iPhone 4 came out and then the iPhone 4S, it's a little bit of a bump from the last version. Not a big difference, but a little bit of a bump. Anyways, the device itself has a lot more software customizations as far as gestures and certain things you'll be able to do. I'll give you guys a link a little bit in the description as far as the full specs, but overall it's still 2 gigs of RAM. It's a 5-inch display, or 4.99, so technically a little bit bigger than the 4.8. The bezel is a little slimmer, the device is a little thinner, a little lighter, and the battery, I think they bumped it up from 2100 milliamp hours to 2600 milliamp hours. So probably to compensate for the fact that you have a 1080p display over a 720p display, but either way, they're both AMOLED. The third thing that was kind of a big thing, at the Unpacked event for Samsung, HTC was basically sitting there giving out water and chips to people just to kind of tell people, hey, we're still here. Please don't forget about us. We're still here. The HTC One that was announced not that long ago has well, the demo units for the reviewers, a lot of the companies online have had them, and they're able to review it. But the actual manufacturing and the release of the hardware has been delayed due to shortage of materials. And I'll give you guys a link a little bit more on that in the description. Now, number 4 on the list, Google sent out an email or sent out a notice to some of the ad blocker. And if you're using Android, I don't know if you probably know or not, there are applications on the market, or there were applications on the market that allow you to block ads on your phone. So you download a free version of a game and you're playing it, and then you can block the ads from showing on that game. So in a sense, it's basically cutting people's income, because that's really where they're trying to get their monetization. They give you a free version of the application, albeit limited by some means, but essentially it's where the ads are generating their income. So it's counterproductive, and they did remove it. One of the main developer of ROM Toolbox, Jay Rummy, posted it on his Twitter account, and I'll give you guys a link also in the bottom of the list. The last but not least thing is the next other big event, other than obviously the Google I/O, is the Big Android Barbecue. They're starting early sales, early pre-sales for $42 for tickets for the event, and it includes, I think, a towel. So it's one of those things that you probably, if you're interested in the development and you want to participate, they do have more speakers, more sponsors. The event is getting bigger and bigger every year. XD actually put out some videos of some of the developers, and we had a few people actually from the XDA TV crew that went on and put it on. So hope you guys like this, and like and subscribe, and please share this video, and I will see you guys next week.